Hey guys, classichomer here, and welcome to something I've been waiting to start for the entire past 2 weeks. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, HD. I went ahead and pre-ordered the new Wii U and got all that stuff set up, and this is probably the most excited I've been to start something in quite some time. So, we're going to be going with the classic name, Link, of course. Like, there's really any other choice. I guess I could put my name in, but who does that? Now, this is something I've been wondering if I want to do. Normally, you can just play the game, and it's just like it was before. You know, not really that hard, but they've added the hero mode in, which is, I think, kind of the same as it was in Skyward Sword's hero mode. Double damage, don't get any hearts. Now, I've been through Wind Waker a couple of times, in my own free time throughout the years, but I've never done a hero mode run in any Zelda game. So, you know what? Let's be gutsy, let's go for it. And this is my first time through this version of the game as well. So, we're going to be experiencing old and new together, as, well, it should be. And I love this music. So many memories flooding back from 2003, 10 years ago. I was so young, and now I'm such an old man. Well, in the eyes of some people. I also like how they, give you the background for the whole series, really. It's kind of telling the story of Ocarina of Time. Since, now we have the split theory method going on. Actually, this is like, the first game in the alternate timeline, separate from Majora's Mask. So, kind of interesting to see how Nintendo decided to take all this stuff. And something else to note, I got Hyrule Historia with this because, it was the whole Wii bundle. I've downloaded it, I have not taken the time to read it yet. I was a little more interested in starting up this game and this Let's Play. Oh no! Bad news! Evil returned. The people need a hero. Actually makes me think more of a Zelda 2. It's not. But, yeah, no hero. And that actually makes me think a lot of Skyward Sword. The people appealing to the gods and, praying for salvation against the evil forces drawing against them. Seriously can't get over how amazing his music is. That's kind of an interesting thing, though. The way traditions survive even after, civilizations fall. And now we actually get to begin our adventure on Outset Island. Oh god, this is so amazing. Not only does it look really pretty, but yeah, this music is timeless to me. Really, people would have said that the graphics in the original game were timeless because of, how well done they were, stylized, cel shaded, and everything. But doesn't mean they couldn't improve on it with the HD visuals. And as always, we start our adventure asleep. I mean, how many games use that? I can already think of 3, including this, I suppose. Because Link to the Past did it, Chrono Trigger does it, this does it. Surprised Final Fantasy IV doesn't. It looks like it. How do you forget your own birthday? I mean, really, that makes it impossible to actually have a surprise party thrown on your birthday. You're expecting it. Yeah, I suppose it's a good thing she came to find us, because Link is apparently taking the day off. Not that I blame him. Everyone should be allowed to take the day off for their birthday. Whee! Crawling. So the controls are mapped pretty much the exact way as they would have been from a GameCube controller to the gamepad, but they're a little, I don't know, I guess awkward feeling just because of how large the gamepad is itself. At the very least, they have LZ be the camera lock on instead of L. L's in a really awkward place. I didn't want to do that. I want to crawl. I want to get this money! Even though it's only 1 rupee. What is this? Pig! Fail. Oh well. You gotta sneak up on pigs if you actually want to catch them. And if we come out across the bridge on the way to Grandma's house, we find this kid. Yeah, probably. I mean, why not? Let's try it out. Just run out, you'll automatically jump like any 3-dimensional Zelda game. And if you're careful, you can make it out here and collect all the money. A free 15 rupees between the two of them. Not too bad. And what the hell? You look really creepy, like, kneeling against this tree, next to the tree. Oh, pigs. That's what you're looking at. Okay. Oh, something else. I need to move slowly. Well, guess what? I don't have any bait. So we're gonna have to try and catch a pig the old-fashioned way. Use the grass as cover. Although the pig's not really very aware, gotta say. You crawl like right up next to it and it won't notice you. However, the command can be a little awkward. Like, it told me to press A to pick up the pig, and I did, but Link obviously did not feel like picking the pig up. There we go. Kind of bottleneck between those bushes. And I don't believe you can really do anything with this pig. At least, not to my knowledge. I can't talk to the guy while holding it. Maybe if I drop it in front of him, he'll take it? Or not. Yep, oh well. But that's a nice little tutorial for crawling and sneaking. Well, thank you. Too bad my actual birthday's like on the complete opposite side of the calendar. That's actually kind of an effective way to carry things, isn't it? Hey, look at that guy. And of course the obligatory learn how to target things. Well, that seems pretty handy, useful. Well, maybe some other time. Kinda do have an obligation here. Ew. Gross. Kid with the snot just hanging right out of his nose. Tried to, I don't know, hug me or something. Nasty. Now, one little secret is if you come into here, you can crawl underneath your house and find a little bit of treasure. Just hop on down, there's a chest. Within it, you'll find Link's savings of 100 rupees. So, that's pretty nice. I guess consider that a little birthday present myself. Oh, also, you get up next to the wall, you can sidle. Another sneaking method. Will be useful later. Trust me. We'll need that. Not forever in the game, but for a little while. Oh, I hope that going on hero mode was not a mistake. I mean, well, we'll see. I'm sure it's going to be kind of difficult at the start of the game, but it's usually not too big a deal, I think. I mean, how often are you really that desperate for hearts in a Zelda game? Cut to 25 episodes from now, where I am getting murdered. Oh, that's another nice touch in this game. As you saw when I came in, Link's eyes were kind of darting around. They actually have it set up so you'll look at things. You know, Link will actually look at things in the environment that are important, so you know, gives the player a little bit of a visual hint without outright telling them, "Hey, idiot, pick up the shield." But they're green. And apparently, Link has become that age spoken of in the story. Yeah, Link doesn't seem to want to do this. Oh, but swords are fun. I like blades. Well, I have to go talk to Orca then if we want to learn anything about fighting. Why would we want to do that in a Zelda game? They don't seem to be very comfortable to him. Can't blame him. He's on a tropical island. He's wearing like 2 layers of clothing now. I mean, they look good. I'm just sure that they're incredibly uncomfortable. Probably a little itchy, you know, like grandma's sweaters in Christmas. Alright, we'll go find Sister. I'm just going to call her Errol. I'm not going to say if that's actually correct. Anyway, she should be at the lookout tower. You know, where she woke us up at in the first place. Now we're in our shiny green clothes for the rest of the game. I mean, come on, it's a Zelda game. If you weren't going to wear something like this for the whole time. Although, you could do a second playthrough on the GameCube game, and you'd wear your blue clothes the entire time. Although, I'm not going to say if that is or isn't in this version, because I don't know. I assume it would be. Seems like a pointless thing to remove from the game. Well, make sure I don't fall off of this again. Hadn't intended on landing in the water when I backflipped off of it, but, well, that just kind of happened. You won't take fall damage if you do that either, you know, if you were to land on the pier. So, you know, don't be afraid to do crazy things like that. At least right now. I'm sure you'll take fall damage later. Yeah, that's exactly what I've been thinking the entire time. Okay, seems like an odd request. And we get another birthday present, the telescope. Oh, it's cute. It's got little seagulls on it. And of course, we will set it to one of the 3 buttons. Well, lucky us. Sure. Let's see. You can just slide it over on the gamepad itself, or I suppose you could... Oh no, you can't. I thought maybe it would allow you to do it some other way. Oh well, you'll have to take my word for it during times like that. Oh god, no. Yeah, gyroscoping. I'm not actually a fan of this. Oh, I have to turn that off in the menus. I suppose it looks kind of weird. How are Postmen supposed to look? Ah, there it is. This is like, look at the sky. I did look in the sky. I just saw a big face rock. Now I see a girl in a gigantic bird's talons. And... rocks? Chuck Rock? No, that's another game. But, yeah, things don't look good for that girl. Either she's going to get killed by the bird, or crushed by rocks, or maybe fall to her ultimate demise. Has its beak wide open. You think for a second that, you know, the rock's going to actually land inside of its beak. Just kind of get stuck there, you know, like a cartoon. Oh no, we should go help her. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I don't think I can beat people over the head with the telescope. Doubt that's going to work very well. Right. Options. I really need to turn off the gyroscope. Gyroscope off, and we'll leave the UI display on for now. Okay. See? No fall damage. So, someone's telling us about Orca and knowing how to fight. I bet he could teach us something to defend ourselves. You know, some jujutsu, some kind of martial arts. It's not like we're gonna get a weapon or anything. I mean, I don't have one. Well, we'll see. I don't think it's been explicitly stated, but Orca lives in this house with his, I believe, older brother, who was telling us how to target. And he's kind of creepy looking with the stark white eyes. Oh, I misread that first. I thought I said, "What you say, Link?" Yes, sir. I need to know how to use a sword. Horizontal slices. Simple enough. Just keep mashing B. Alright, target him and press B to swing vertically. Alternatively, I think... Oh no, that's gonna stab him. That's right. I was gonna say, I think you can run at people and hit B, but no, that's gonna be a stab or a thrust. I think in Ocarina of Time that was true, but oh, this is not Ocarina of Time. Let's see if I can't do this the fancy way. Oh, well, I can do it, I just can't aim with it, apparently. Oh, alternatively, hold B. There we go, do the parry. It's very important that you aren't guarding with your shield, should you have one, when you're trying to parry. And my favorite attack, the jump attack. However, I don't know if they fixed it in this version or not, because it was weird in the GameCube version. Because you would jump and you would swing slightly to the right, so you wouldn't hit things directly in front of you. Now, it wouldn't be a big deal on big objects, but, you know, enemies the size of Link would be a little more difficult to hit with it. And we get the Hero Sword. And, yeah, we should, you know, not screw up with it. Very nice. You know what? I'm tempted to rummage through his belongings and try and get some money, but really, we have someone to save. Now, I saw a shield in my house. I wonder if I can get that now, or do I have to wait for later? It's been quite some time since I played, so forgive me if I'm doing things out of order. No, it's there. Can I get it? I don't believe so. Nope. I think I'm thinking of Twilight Princess, where you would, you know, smash the wall and get the shield to come down. A completely different segment of the game. Oh, maybe someday we'll get around to seeing that kind of stuff. Oh. You know, even though I just said I don't want to go for money because I'm trying to save somebody, just remembered, you can cut down these trees and get 10 more rupees. Completely not necessary. Yeah, I went and did it anyway. Hey, it's going to be important to have money. How else would I, you know, try and stay alive? This is hero mode. We'll see if I can't have, you know, a flawless run here. Read the sign. Forest of Fairies. Hopefully that means, it's not too dangerous. Oh. Important to read signs. No entry! Because, yeah. Possible death. And yeah, I'm rolling just because it's slightly faster. It's just pretty much true in all Zelda games. At least since Ocarina. Oh, suspension bridge does need to be fixed. At least we can, you know, jump our way across. Anyhow, I think that's enough for one day. Next time, we'll head into this Forest of Fairies to save the girl from the sky? What else would you call it? She should just kind of fall out of a bird's talons. So, this is classichomer signing out. I'll see you guys next time.